Welcome back, Synergy fans. It is game 2. KK Reeder pitching for Auburndale Synergy with Alyssa Wright behind the plate. Foul tip off for number 6.
Okay, I figured out my problem.
Welcome back, sports fans, to Game 2 for Auburndale Synergy. Auburndale Synergy in the field, starting off the first inning. Hatters Gold is the opponent. Kaylin Reeder starting out in the circle for Auburndale Synergy. She got a first batter strikeout looking. Second one hits a decent ball. Shortstop Emmy makes a diving stop, but couldn't get her out at first. Looks like we've got a new umpire for the game, but she still likes a higher zone.
You know, I don't know if I've seen this umpire, Chris. This is a new PGF umpire for me.
Yeah, you know, all the tournaments that we've been to, she doesn't look familiar to me either. But if we can figure out what that strike zone's going to be today, we can figure out how to play to her calls.
We've got 1 out and 1 on.
Counts 2-0. Second pitch was inside. Screwball low in the zone. Went up high on that one, ball 3. Kaylin's battery made today behind the plate is Alyssa Wright, number 5. Draw ball kicks is the lower end of the zone. First ball strike. Counts 3-1. Kaylin working from behind on this batter.
Low and inside. That's a walk for number 25. Puts runners on first and second.
Not the way Synergy wanted to start this game out. You know, they were hoping to get a quick 3 up, 3 down, get back in the box. See if they can get their bats lively. Kaylin's going to have some work ahead of her. Batter calls time, steps out. Looks like we're all ready to go.
Caitlin KK Reeder, as her teammates know her, 15 pitches in on this game with Hatters Gold.
There you go. She's got a ball high in the zone. Dips just past number 17 that's swinging for that strike.
pop fly to right field, caught by Maddie Crosby.
That ball just never got deep enough to be able to advance the runner on second over to third. So we've got 2 outs on the inning. Runner still on first and second.
You know, Chris, we've got a birthday on Synergy today. Maddie Crosby, our current right fielder, just got that out.
It's a big day for her. All of her teammates are sitting there wearing her number 28. Celebrating that birthday.
All of Auburndale Synergy looks to have new wrist tattoos with the number 28 on them.
Ground ball to first base. Bailey, a little bit of a bobble, but able to sit there and pull it into her glove. Steps on first, unassisted for the third out. Kaylin teammates hold Hatter's goal to 0 runs at the top of the first. You know, after that first game for Auburndale Synergy, taking the loss 4-3 against Central Florida Gold on that sort of a walk-off hit to left center. Synergy's coach is taking a little bit extra time between these innings, talking to his girls, getting them all pumped up, getting them psyched up. First at bat, they need a win here on Hatter's Gold to stay in this micro bracket today on Saturday.
That's right, Chris. Auburndale Synergy is going to have to get these bats going if we are going to make way on this Hatter's Gold team.
Yeah, Hatter's Gold, they played the first game in the micro bracket this morning.
Lost to Exclusives Black 14U Jose early on.
Yeah, and I don't think it was close either. I watched a little bit of that game while we were waiting for our broadcast to start, and it definitely looked like Exclusives had the better of them that game.
Memory serves 9-2 on that one, Chris.
There you go. Auburndale Synergy coach Jimmy Luke stopping by the production booth on his way over to third base.
18 pitches for Caitlin that inning.
They're on the knees, but because it's diving, I think she's looking at the catch and not where it's crossing. If she could bring it up that much and let it cut under, hey, they're not going to hit. I mean, it's around the zone. Her box is tight. So, yeah.
Maddie Crosby up to bat. This is her 54th plate appearance of the season.
Coach Luke always wants to lead off with someone that can get on base. Maddie batting from the left side of the field. She's known to be a bunter for singles and a slapper. First pitch, slapping, she swings for a miss. Ball was kind of outside low. It was going to be a tough swing anyways, so let's see if Maddie can regroup on this next one. Third baseman playing in, going to guard against the bunt. Bunt foul, first baseline. Counts 0-2 early. Maddie's going to have to battle her way out of this hole now. You look at left field. Left field's playing a little bit in. Going to try and guard against that slap single over at third base. Let's see what we can get here. Last pitch was ball in the dirt. So counts 1-2. Oh, great at bat by Maddie. She takes a single right up the center to center field. She's on, no outs.
Did you see that hit, Chris? Took a line drive and then curved left right at the last minute as she made it to first base.
I think she purposely did that just to make sure that it didn't catch the pitcher on the way to center field.
It almost looked that way.
Number 5, Alyssa Wright, steps into the box. She's a right-hander. Squares around a bunt.
Nobody there, Chris. Nobody at second base for that throw.
The only one paying
stand-up.
attention on that play was the center fielder coming in, makes the ground ball save.
Good thing she
Otherwise,
was.
Maddie could have been on third base. I'm not sure where the shortstop and second baseman were thinking. Alyssa's had a hot bat a lot of this season. She had a little bit of an off weekend last weekend. She's looking to sit there and regroup, gain some of her momentum from last Sunday, where she started making good contact again, and see if we can't drive in Maddie off of second base with a good solid single.
That ball way inside. Definitely not one of Alyssa's pitches. And umpire calls ball 1. Swing and a miss. Unfortunately, number 5 is the first out.
You know, Hatter's goal, that's going to have to go down as a good out to get Alyssa. I mean, her hot bat's always going to give trouble to. Number 17 in the circle for Hatter's goal. First ball in the dirt. Ball 1 to Emmy Luke, number 12.
Number 17 with 9 pitches on the day, 1 out for Auburndale Synergy. Score 0-0.
Emmy Luke ground ball to third base.
Bit of a reach on that, Chris.
It
Didn't get a lot of
was.
power.
Ball was outside. She got around it. You know, as a head coach, you got 2 outs now. But you were able to move your runner over to third base, 40 feet away from getting your first run with Violet Flynn up to bat.
You know, Chris, I think I might go for the sack bunt here with a passed ball and get that run in. We'll see what they do here.
Violet swings first pitch, wasn't taking any patience. Thrown out at first. That ends the inning. No runs for Auburndale Synergy. Score 0-0.
As a reminder, we do not own the copyright to any of the music that you hear today, courtesy of the parents at these softball games, much like everything else at these softball games. Caitlin Reeder coming in for her 40th inning pitched in the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this round, we'll be opening the speed station again over under the What's My Time tent in about 10 minutes. Right now, your overhand throw in 12U is Rosario at 66 and Parker for 14U also at 66. So come on by in about 10 minutes. Check your overhand throw speed. Let's continue having fun today. We appreciate you playing Florida PGF. Thank you for playing.
Awfully tight on that strike zone. Definitely not an outside pitch from behind the plate, but Blue calls it a ball.
It's going to be a long day for the pitchers today if she's going to sit there and not give them that river pitch. Make them put balls over the plate. I mean, that's going to be challenging. Definitely going to favor hitters. Both teams are going to be able to capitalize on this opportunity. Ball outside, low in the zone. Counts 2-0. That pitch misses high in the zone, right down the middle. Batter connects with it, drives it right over the pitcher. It's center field. Gabby gets it back in. Keeps her only to a single. No outs, runner on first. Pitch was really low outside. Batter was squared around a bunt, trying to move the runner to second. Goes after it, fouls it off over to first base. First pitch strike. Kaylin's got to be thinking to herself, I'm glad I got a strike and not a ball off of that one.
Oh, she's out. Yes, she is. Nice throw by Alyssa Wright down to Emmy Luke. First out.
You know, in that case, Butterfingers got the better of Alyssa Wright on that. She couldn't squeeze it. Ball just drops in front of her. Hard ground today. Pounces up. She fields it. Runner's thinking she's got the opportunity to take second. Alyssa throws it right down in front of second base. Quick tag and runner's out.
Synergy's got some very strong arms behind the plate. If you're going to steal, you got to make sure you've got some speed on these ladies.
Yeah, you're not going to second guess yourself and make it over to second base.
Right down the middle. Blue calls a strike.
Umpire today is a little bit quiet. Uses her right hand to call those strikes. Everyone's got to pay extra close attention to make sure that they get those calls right. Another ball low and outside.
Nice drop curve, though. Barely misses that outside corner.
Counts full. Coaches are trying to figure out what are we going to have to do to get this out here. The zone's pretty tight. Catcher sets up outside. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Kaylin, first strikeout of the day. You know, one of those things, Cody, that we need to work on is maybe talking to those parents about getting that K marker up there on that fence line, keeping track of how many strikeouts we've got with these girls.
Chris. Another down the middle strike for KK Reeder. Another nice pitch there on the outside corner. Blue not having it, though.
No, you know what? That's one of those personal decisions. If I was a head coach before the game, I'm going to sit there and talk to the Blue just to better understand what is she looking for today. Is she going to give us those corners? Because if she is, I'm definitely going to be sitting there all day. Alyssa with a frame, trying to bring it back in, helping the umpire catch that one, but she still says that's a ball. Counts 2-1. Coach went inside on that. Kaylin's still low in the zone. Counts 3-1. No runners on. Have two outs on the on the inning.
Great pitch by Caitlin Reeder. Foul tip for number 21. Brings us to 2-2, I believe, is the count.
Cody, you were right. It is 2-2. Batter was trying to sit there and foul that one off. Really low in the zone. It was a good pitch.
Umpire signals 3-2. Guess we're at full count.
Cody, I guess you and I both missed one.
And the umpire with a straight down the middle calls that a ball and gives the coach a warning.
Caitlin Reeder's granddaughter now taking a little seat behind umpire. She wants to make sure the call's getting called right. You know, as a grandparent, you've always got to sit there and make sure that you're not getting robbed with your grandkids.
Absolutely, and I mean that's a tough call. Maybe one of those life lessons for these kids. You're not always going to get the easy umpire, the easy boss. Sometimes you just got to make it work.
That's right, you know, and then unfortunate fourth ball puts her on first base. She comes right back with the next pitch, gets a ground out to shortstop. Easy throw over to first. For the third out of the inning, we go to the bottom of the second. Score is 0-0. Auburndale Synergy up to bat. That was on the river. It was that far outside.
The last one was not outside at all.
No, that was a river pitch on the black. Every other umpire calls it a strike. That's what I told the whole ball had to be She does not want that outside corner. You've been low though. Yeah. You haven't hit one yet that tests whether she'll give you the inside river. They are. Her what? Hey, her natural spin on a fastball is going to be more like a curve.
Bailey Page.
Just saying.
Number 99, Bailey Page, steps into the box for Auburndale Synergy, leading off the bottom of the second. First pitch low, gets past the catcher, but umpire Shingar keeps it right behind her.
We got really turned that way, and I guess I didn't notice. Nice hit.
Bailey
by
with a hard
Page.
chopper over to third. Fields it well, gets it over to first. First out of the inning.
Took a bounce right to third base. Easy throw on that one, unfortunately, but nice hit by Bailey Page.
Gabby Gonzalez, number 4 center fielder, steps into the box. Second batter for the inning. Good thing about this umpire is she is calling it the same for both pitchers. That ball was just a bit outside. Call ball.
I'm going to reserve my opinion on that one, Chris. I thought a little more outside. Maybe could have got away with that one. A little unlike some of the ones called on Synergy there.
Gabby was swinging on the second pitch, fouls it off, back to the backstop. Counts 1-1.
High and outside on that ball. Number 17, Allen on Hatter's Gold.
Gabby stays in tight, takes one off the ankle on a bounce. Hit by pitch, takes her bag out first. Taylor Lane now, number 26, stepping into the box. Synergy with one out on the bottom of the second, one on at first. Trying to get something started here in the second inning, get some runs across the board.
Another outside pitch.
Another ball. Remember, this catcher is the same catcher from the first game.
Down the middle, just where Blue likes it. Strike one.
Taylor swinging at the third pitch, low. Fouls it off the third base. Counts 1-2. '17 with a pitch outside, another ball. Gabby on the pitch, took off. Makes it in the second on the throw. Throws a little bit short. Shortstop cuts it off before it even got to second. Gabby was well in before that throw got there.
At least shortstop was coming in for it that time.
Yeah, I think Coach sat there and had a little chat with him after the last inning where they left that bag wide open.
Right through the hole. Here
Taylor Lane right between short and third, single over to left field.
Now batting, number 21, Taylor Terry.
You know, I think as the coach with that kind of showing for that throwdown on second base, I think I might send him every time. Might be pushing my luck.
I would definitely test her until she proves you wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to sit there and gain bases. You know, Taylor Lane, one of the fastest girls for Auburndale Synergy on first base. First pitch, you might as well just go ahead and take it. And you know what? Almost make you wonder if Coach Luke's got an earpiece in listening to us. That's exactly what he did.
Definitely a take bunt. Yep, absolutely. Take that force off, get your runners on second and third. Nice base hit by Terry. Definitely scores a run, maybe two. Ball outside. You know what that means, Chris.
Another ball. Terry swinging, foul ball over to the dugout on first base side.
Step straight, here we go.
Kenna steps back in the box.
Ball down the middle. That ball is going down center.
Center field, fly ball. Both runners decide to advance on the throw.
RBI for Terry.
It's a good decision right there. You know you had a lot of wheels on second base, easy in the third. got the RBI, takes the lead. Synergy number 10, Kaylin Reeder steps into the box, pitcher for today's game. She's got Beast as her walk-up music. Let's see if she can turn that bat into a beast with a big drive. Takes first pitch low in the zone. Ball 1. Step straight. Second pitch high in the zone, ball 2. Carl Harrelson from Tampa Mustangs just stops by the production booth, stepping in, saying hello. He's out here with his daughters, enjoying the day, getting a couple games in. How your girls playing today there, Carl? He says that they've seen better days, but they're going to sit there and come back in the next one and try and get it.
Auburndale Synergy only batting 9 girls this game, Chris. That's Caitlin Reeder at the bottom of the lineup, so we are back at the top with the birthday girl, Maddie Crosby, number 28.
Now batting, number 28, Maddie Crosby.
Coach Luke decides to put a courtesy runner in for his pitcher. You know, he's got 2 or 3 subs today, so he's got a lot of flexibility on how he's going to manage his pitchers and catchers when they get on base. Mitty O'Brien, number 15, steps on first for Kaylin Reeder as the courtesy. Runners on the corners. Mitty Crosby steps in.
Maddie Crosby.
Maddie
Mitty
Crosby.
O'Brien. You're close, Chris. You're close.
There's an M in there somewhere. Mitty O'Brien from first to second. Steals with no throw. Birthday girl Maddie Crosby steps back in, counts 1-0.
Definitely an inside pitch there, almost a ball to the helmet. I don't know how many scratches that new helmet has, Chris, but I think that one would have left a mark.
I think the coach sat there and told these girls they're nice helmets and I don't want any scratches on it. Otherwise, she might have sat there and put her head on the ball, taking her base. Next pitch foul off. Counts 2-1.
Taylor Lane in scoring position. She's fast. That ball off the tip of that glove, and another score for Auburndale Synergy. Number 26 makes it 2-0. Mitty O'Brien advances to third.
You know, when the other team makes mistakes, you've got to capitalize. You can't be conservative. You can't be slow. You got to jump on that, and that's exactly what Synergy's doing in this bottom of the second.
Blue calls a strike. Looks a little low to me, but in the zone.
We got a full count on Maddie Crosby. She's stepping back in. She's going to have to protect this plate and try and get herself on base. Catches one off the end of the bat. Gets an RBI.
And she's
safe.
Another score as well. Mitty O'Brien comes home, makes it 3-0, Auburndale Synergy.
Maddie didn't look too happy with that hit. I mean, it was off the end of the bat. Slow roller to shortstop. She waits on the ball. By the time she gets it over to first base, I mean, Maddie's just too fast for that kind of a play.
Definitely sounded good off the end of the bat there. Just didn't make it out of the infield.
Number 5, Alyssa Wright, steps into the box. She struck out her last at-bat. Squares around a bunt, pulls it back, ball in the dirt. Maddie's going to advance to second on a no-throw.
I think the indifference there from the catcher was probably the right call. A little bit late on that with it dropping out of her glove. Probably not a safe bet, noting the throwdowns to second base so far this game.
Alyssa Wright looks to the next pitch for a strike. Counts 1-1. Scooted past the catcher. Maddie might not have seen that ball drop out of her glove. Doesn't advance on the play. Still on second base. Counts 1-1. Ball low in the zone. Foul ball. Count 1-2. Coach wasn't real happy with that choice.
It's one of those pitches Alyssa definitely likes. Gets a hit off of it over to third base, but unfortunately the throw out to make it 3 outs on Auburndale Synergy. Time to switch it up. We are back at the top of the third.
Perfect foul ball that goes through that hole. Push it forward than it is to try and pull it back. Because as soon as the wind dies, it's going to want to drag it forward. Some innings are brought to us by sponsors. We're at the top of the third out here at Seminole Complex, Boomba Fields. Third innings brought to you by Russell Athletic Wear. Stop by your local store, pick up your Russell Athletic Wear. Get ready for this long season all the way through the summer. If Auburndale Synergy does get the win here, I don't know if they've got a game break. I believe they do.
I have no idea what the bracket is. So.
Yes, because I think the winners will play next game. Yeah, Central Florida Gold isn't playing, so they'll play the game after.
There
Called
it is.
third strike on the outside corner. What did you think of that, Cody?
Well, there's a first time for everything. We just saw it here in this game.
Coach Luke isn't willing to just go away.
1-1 on the game.
First pitch, he turned around, squares for a bunt. Kalen with an inside pitch, kind of gets it a little bit on the handle. Foul ball straight back over the catcher's head. First pitch strike.
Another bunt attempt. Can't seem to lay it in front of the plate though, Chris.
Havoc today with our video feeds.
live streaming? Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
I'm still
Now I
on.
got it back.
Strikeout. They have those, but because it keeps moving in and out, it's kind of like you gotta find a sweet spot where you get most of the
Now
video.
batting, number 12, Eddie Root.
Lucky for us, Chris, the production booth is right behind the camera setup for this game. So, for anybody at home seeming as though we have technical difficulties, rest assured we are right on it.
Yeah, the video feeds are coming in well today. But with this 10 to 12 mile an hour wind that we've got coming in through the field and no hard fencing behind any of the home plates, you have to deal with this netting system they have. And certainly it probably makes for a nicer viewing experience. I'm thinking that the official scorekeeper might rule that as an error on the shortstop. It was hard, but it was almost right at her. I think it went through her feet. I might have dropped it again. I might have just dropped.
Emmy Luke rounds second on a pass ball.
It says Mevo connection. Okay, now mine just reconnected.
Oh shoot, what's your password?
I8 12
It just said something about data connection lost, but now it's back.
It's connected. It's back now. I mean, it's streaming the whole time, so the Meepos are connected to it, but it's like the three-way connection's not working.
Well, it keeps
Because I haven't dropped the signal.
Yeah, because that thing keeps coming up and says data disconnected, but it's still pumping.
I don't know.
So I don't know. Back on. Although I of course went right again and I didn't fix it while I was up there.
Oh, where does it need to go?
It needs to go left. Like quarter inch. Yeah, that's good.
9-9 with a nice ground ball over to third base. Fielder's choice goes to second base.
Gabby Gonzalez.
Left out, second base, but Bailey Page, number 99, safe at first.
Gabby Gonzalez, number 4, center fielder, steps into the box. Synergy's having a little bit of trouble with their bats, trying to get runners moved around. Last inning, they capitalized on some errors by Hatters. First pitch, swinging. Third baseman fields it straight into her glove, goes to second for the lead force out.
Definitely
Bailey.
one of those situations where would have been safe. Got to get down on those if you're gonna if that ball's going to the fielder's choice that way.
I think Coach Luke's out there and told his runner the exact same thing, in that if you slide, you're standing on second base, not walking to the dugout.
2 outs for Auburndale Synergy. Score 4-0.
Taylor Lane steps into the box, takes first pitch outside corner. Unusual strike from the umpire. Swing and foul ball. Taylor's count 0-2. Gabby still on first base. Swing and a miss. It's 3 outs.
No movement on the scoring front that inning, Chris. We're still at 0, Hatters Gold, 4 for Auburndale Synergy. Coming up to bat is number 25, Green. Hatters Gold towards the top of their order. This will be the 3rd batter in the lineup.
Defensively, it looks like Auburndale Synergy hasn't made any changes from the last inning. Kaylin Reeder still in the circle. Battery made Alyssa Wright behind the plate.
Just in warm-up, we got to thank Alyssa Wright for that save on that pitch, or we'd have had some more production changes to make there, Chris.
I don't know what it is with these pitchers in their warm-ups. Last inning, they sailed one right on top of our feed. Kaylin, who's generally controlled in her pitching, decided to throw another one high. Alyssa Wright goes up high, snags it before it turns into a problem. We're fighting the wind today. We're fighting the wild pitches and foul balls.
That breeze definitely has a come and go effect to it today.
I mean, you'd be hard pressed to look up and find a cloud in the sky. I mean, it's crystal clear, bright blue skies. Kind of unusual for a late spring Florida day, but that rain that came in on Thursday certainly brought in some dry air, cooled it down Friday, and we're going to have this nice breeze, mid to high 70s all weekend. It's going to be great for the tournament.
Definitely a pleasant day here in Central Florida. Sitting at 74 degrees here at 1:30 in the afternoon. Definitely a spring day, one that everybody can enjoy. Not too hot, not too cold.
Kaylin keeps working the lower end of the zone, but hasn't been able to find the bottom of the strike zone. Counts 3-0 to number 25.
There you go.
There, she's got one right down the pipe.
Yep.
1 strike, 3 balls.
Swinging foul ball behind the home plate. Counts full, 3-2. Outfield's kind of shading this batter to the right side of the field. Gabby playing right center. Maddie and Wright's pushed a little bit towards center. Taylor Lane and left is playing pretty much central, but there's a big hole left center field. That one straight up the middle, out in the ground. Fielded by Gabby Gonzalez in center field. Keeps the hit just to a single.
No outs on the inning, top of the fourth. Number 17, the pitcher, up to bat here. Pitch down the middle, straight over. Shortstop's head, fielded by our left fielder, Taylor Lane. Hatters Gold now with runners on first and second. Still no outs.
I mean, Hatters Gold, they're down 4-0. They've got to be thinking that this is the inning that they need to sit there and put something across the plate, put some pressure on, claw back some of these runs.
Low zone pitch is a ball. Looks like Alyssa might be talking to coach about a throw out here. Not sure what they're thinking, if that's a first base throw out with the second base runner. Not sure what's going on there. Alyssa trying to show the umpire the strike zone. Didn't go for it though. Another ball.
I think Alyssa even tried to help her by drawing a line with her foot from the edge of the plate straight back to her. Just in case she needs some visual assistance, that one was inside the zone.
I think she definitely does need some assistance, if I'm being honest here, Chris, but a little more down the middle here. Another strike for Caitlin.
Counts 2-1. Foul ball over to first base. Counts 2-2. Kaylin tries to get her to chase an outside pitch. Full count, 3-2. Who's going to win this battle? .44 finds a way to kind of like slap it into right field. Gets a single. Throw to the infield. Shore hops Violet, goes all the way to third base. Runner on third actually goes all the way in and scores.
Definitely got to work on those cutoff throws, Chris.
Yeah, that's a ground ball out to right field. Hatters is not looking at trying to be aggressive on the base pass. It was easy just to get it into second base. Bases would have been loaded. But unfortunately, we've got runners on first and second. One run in for Hatters. Another ball down right field line. This time it's out of play. First ball strike.
I think you called it earlier, Chris. If Blue's going to call.
Yeah, Kaylin's going to definitely have a lot of work to do. She's not a central of the plate kind of pitcher. She likes to work the edges. She likes to work the black. That ball was low in the zone. Batter thought it was a good one, went for it, fouls it out of play, down to right for.
The pitcher to keep it on the outside. And it was a good call.
Third pitch swinging. Ball was in the dirt. Runner was on first base, so even though that one was in the dirt and squeezed by the catcher, they didn't have to tag that batter because there was no way for her to go. Good strikeout by Kaylin on that.
One out for Auburndale Synergy.
This time Kalen comes inside low in the zone. 0-0 swinging, fouls it behind home plate. First ball strike.
Second baseman Violet Flynn with a stop. Easy throw to first base, and that'll be the second out.
I don't know, Cody. What were your thoughts on that? Could you try to go to second and get that quick double play? You didn't have wheels with the hitter.
Yeah, I agree on that. It might have been possible, but I guess if you're going for the safe bet, it's first base. So getting the out's important here. Definitely need to get out of this inning without much more on the scoring end for Hatters Gold.
Hatters was able to advance both runners to second and third on that last ground ball out. There's 2 outs on the inning. Hatters have put 1 across the plate this inning. They're down 4-1, top of the 4th. Kalen and Alyssa for Synergy get the call. Ball's low, ball 1.
Low and inside, this batter does not seem to be going for those low balls. Slight adjustment here, keeping it probably on the outside again, I'd say. There we go, ground ball to first base. Bailey Page touches, and we are out of the inning. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Score 1-4.
How much time is left? 8 minutes. Thank you.
8 minutes left on the clock in this game.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find it.
It's okay.
They were up there yelling.
Jose? 8. 8.
Four to one.
Little time management would go a long way here, Chris. Few at-bats, and Auburndale Synergy walks out with the win.
Yeah, you know, Synergy has been known. They like to be a fast team, whether they're up to pitch or they're up to bat. Coach has got to sit there and talk to his batters and tell them, hey, let's have some patience up there. She's not going to throw 3 straight strikes. Let's go ahead and use the clock to our advantage. Stay in the bottom of the inning, get the win, get out of here. Then we can grab some good lunch, get some shade, and get ready for the second losers bracket game of the day.
Kenateri will lead off the inning at bat for Auburndale Synergy.
Jimmy, 7 minutes.
Outside, no go. Ball 1.
Hatters Gold with a clean field over in the dugout on that foul ball by Kenateri. A little flick to her third baseman who gets it back into play. Counts 1-1. Oh, wow.
Pitch
Kenateri
right
with a
down the
hard
middle.
ground ball straight at the pitcher. She just gets her legs out of the way. Ball mints it all the way into center field. Single to start off the inning.
nice, hard line drive grounder. Brings number 10, KK Reader, bottom of the lineup, up to bat. Low ball. Good idea from the coaches here, as that throw down to second base has not been very effective for Hatters Gold this game. Kenna Terry stands up on second base with a steal. Pitcher KK Reader with the take. Kenna Terry with a risky move on that steal into third base. Makes it. Nice throw by the catcher. Three balls, no strikes. Thought we were going to ask for some help on that swing, but Blue agrees. No swing. Another one on the outside corner. Blue says, no way. Ball 4, Caitlin Reader takes her base. That brings us back up to the birthday girl, number 28, top of the lineup, Maddie Crosby.
Runners on the corner for Maddie Crosby. Top of the lineup for Auburndale Synergy. Mitty with her second steal of the game, coming in as a pinch runner for the pitcher. No throw either time for her. Hatters Gold's given up that open base.
No force here, no outs. And a miss by the catcher, pass ball right between her legs. Stand up on the run in from Kenna Terry. That brings us to 5 runs, Auburndale, 1 for Hatters Gold.
You know, Cody, I think that's all it's going to take right there. With no outs, I don't see how Hatters is going to get out of this inning before that timer goes off to end this game.
Got to agree with you there, Chris.
Synergy batters were taking a page out of our recommendation of being slow and patient up there at the plate today. Pitcher's actually thrown 4 straight balls.
Hatters looking a little defeated on this at this point. Unfortunate second loss of the day for them.
Yeah, that's going to put them out for the mini bracket of the day. They're going to have to regroup and jump back in tomorrow morning as a 4th seed going into the B bracket. Mitty takes that 4th pitch as a ball. Takes her base. Alyssa Wright, number 5.
Blue calls that inside, Chris. I'm not sure if I fully agree there, but another one of those, I think she doesn't like the lines on the batter's box.
You know, on this field, field 1 here at the Boomba Field, you've got a little bit of grass growing around home plate. I don't know. Maybe that's causing some trouble for the home plate umpire to see those strikes.
That is one thing we haven't seen out here yet, at least on field 1 here today, is a grounds crew. So nothing's changed since the early games today.
Check swing for a ball. Alyssa didn't break the plane.
She was thinking about that one for sure.
You know, when you're a hitter, you're always looking to trying to find that pitch you can drive, even when your coach is telling you to have patience. So
That definitely describes Alyssa Wright. She's definitely an aggressive hitter. Takes a swing again at that low one, unfortunately a miss.
yeah, had she made contact with that, they might have signed her for a golf scholarship when she gets a little bit older.
Tend to agree with you there. That brings us to 2 balls, 1 strike. I think that might have been the same pitch she laid off of here.
Umpire's pulling the phone out, checking the time. I think she's going to call it there. Game over. I think.
Not sure that we have to play out the inning because Synergy is home team.
Umpires are double checking with each other. Now they finally come to the conclusion. Yeah, we are in the bottom of the inning and they are winning. So that's all she's going to write today. Final score 5 Synergy, 1 Hatters Gold.
I believe Auburndale Synergy ought to be playing the 3:30 game coming up. We'll double check that and let you all know.
For those still on our broadcast, yeah, the next game is going to be around 3:30. Looks like we're going to probably be a little bit delayed, closer to 4 o'clock by the time that one gets started. Looking forward to having everybody back and tune in.